Well, hello, and welcome back. Let us continue with Blueprints. And from last stream, I've finally been able to actually sort out my notes in a very nice, I guess it's technically called a canvas. So yeah, it's very, very nice and structured. And one thing I noticed are the room letters. You can actually start guessing. So I think the last three words are crack 8 safes. And the fourth last word may probably be dares. Rest, not really any ideas, but I mean, it's cool to see things actually move forwards. And I think I'm gonna do just like last time, where I begin with actually doing the basement, because, not basement, but the outer door, because even though it loses like 5 steps, it lets me do a lot of wonderful things. Each time you draft a dead end, spread 5. I don't have enough steps for that. Rooms in your house will be more likely to contain dig spots. I think just 2 special items is just very, very nice. Can I get them without entering the room? No, I have to enter the room. But a shovel, super, super good to start out with. Magnifying glass, completely useless. Game is very quiet. I don't really think there's anything else, but hey, these are 2 very good items to start out with. Or 1 good item, the other one's useless. Let's begin. I think I'm gonna do a similar... Oh right, I have a high roller blessing. Each time you draft, I get a die every time I get a shop room, which is nice. And I get coins when I roll a die. I think I'm gonna do a similar thing where I don't, because of the foundation's position and not having a downwards exit, I'm not gonna expect the right side to actually lead to anything. And then we also have, of course, the red note, which is a lie that says the right hall is have more unlocked doors, which means it's actually the west hall. When it comes to clues, that door or that room I'm missing, but I'm gonna go there anyhow, so it should be fine. I could go immediately for something like a den or a guest bed. I think I will just go for a den. It could be items, but most importantly, there's definitely gonna be a bit of a gem. And we do have this, a trunk in here, that is very important to know. And we have pine minus pin, so yeah, it is the same drawings as last time. Ooh. Bedroom or pantry? I think pantry is probably better. Nice, with some extra steps, some coins. And this one is stag minus tag, yep. Oh, I could make this a dead end. I don't think it's actually bad for me to get more items. And we have cart minus car, so yeah. Well, I was hoping for 2 better items. I know it didn't say special items, but gems are not super useful right now. An early security could be nice. I'm gonna go for an early security. I could do all of this stuff. Estate inventory, 1 trunk, which is exactly what I thought it would be. Keycard system. Set it to low. Offline mode. Unlocked. There we go. So that should set up for late game. Path minus a, yeah, I already have that. 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 Al So that is a lie. This is a truth. Let's continue heading north. Commissary or a nook? I don't really have enough coins. It is a shop, so I will get a die roll. That might actually be very, very good. But it would also use a gem, I don't think. I think I have enough options to not need to worry about re-rolling. So this one is clock minus lock, which I already have. I can't see anything else in here. Oh, the pool. That's a room I've never had before. I kind of want that. Yeah, I'm gonna add the pool so I can actually utilize it. Pretty nice pool as well. And this room I don't have noted down. So we have a fishing rod and a road. Like this, so it's road minus rod, which is A. Which is just like what I thought it would be as well. So we have road minus rod, which gives this to be an A. So it does indeed appear that it's going to be crack. That there's going to be a K in this room. Right, is there anything else I can do with the pool, or is it just going to give me new rooms? Oh, wait, car keys. I don't think I need car keys because I've already unlocked the car. Or I don't remember, maybe I didn't need the car keys to open the garage door. Oh, pool rules. Draft pool. The draft pool is your deck of potential floor plans. Each time you draft, 3 random floor plans are drawn from the draft pool for you to select from. Also, drawing a specific floor plan may differ depending on the room. Some rooms are more rare than others. Floor plans added to the draft pool are removed at the end of the day. No running. I mean... So it basically just tells me stuff I already know. That it was not... I mean, it's going to be nice to see what the rooms added do. I'm going to go for the storeroom. It's going to be nice to have some stuff. And this one I have already as tier minus tie, potentially. With that, we have 2 gems even. We have this random drawing of a bird. And there doesn't appear to be anything else currently. All of these are just lock. Or just they're dead ends, I mean. So there's no point in doing the bedroom, no point in the commissary really, so I guess I'll go for the parlor and get some more gems, because that's going to be nice later on. I wonder, maybe one thing to do is, because this is an item, maybe I can use them to combine with later. Like maybe that is one thing I should do. And maybe another thing I can do is save the wind-up key, because you can do that in the mailroom, and do that 3 times. Or no, do that 2 times, so when you get here you get a 3rd one, and you will be able to unlock all 3. Maybe that is something to try. But I feel like the most interesting part is probably actually going to be to try to combine the wind-up key with other items. So the question is, do I want the gems that badly? The gems are in a box with a statement, and the gems are in the black box. Both of these can be true. This one doesn't say anything, so it could be false, and false nothing doesn't lead to anything. So yeah, it would be here in the black box. But I gotta make a choice. Do I save the wind-up key, or do I get the 2 gems? I'm gonna save it, because I know what the 2 gems do. But not getting... but saving the wind-up key, that is something I don't know what it will do. So that's why I should do it. Oh, office is nice, and I really needed that because the other two are actually bedroom could work, but office I think is better. Because that's a room, this is a room I've wanted to enter for so long. It will also be a clue. And... crowbar? Okay, so it could be something else, it could be prey, it could be palm. Huh. Anyway, oh, upgrade disc. This room is gonna have so many things I actually need to take into account. Might as well upgrade one of my rooms. A very dull one. I mean, I guess the extra key will just make it not be a hallway, it will actually give me something. That's nice. Otherwise, I'm not really seeing anything apart from the documents to read. Could go into the computer like I do now to see maybe what I can do something in particular here. The office can facilitate a modest distribution of coins withdrawn from the staff incentives program. These coins are spread throughout the estate. I don't want to do that. On payload. After running this process, checks will be placed in each staff member's room. This includes each servant's quarter and maid's chamber currently on the estate. Yeah. Sure. I mean... let's hope that, that's something I want. Oh no, I don't know what I just did. Bridget, please check if any books matching the titles are available for purchase in Reddington. I'm gonna analyze that soon. I had a little trouble reading the Baron's writing, so I'm not sure if the last title is intended to be hearings or herrings. But knowing Herbert, I suspect either would be suitable. Okay, so let's, in my canvas, go to the office. Oh, why did I... wait, the office should have a safe code, or a safe. Anyway, office, I guess I'll make another one for now. Okay, so there are a few questions here. Flight of the Queen, March of the Count, Fall of the Lord, Passing of the Barons, Herrings of the Major. So what is the... why is March of the Count in a different color? And what are these books supposed to mean? Are they a part of the book newspapers I saw? No. Okay. Not sure what to do with that yet. The antechamber lever has in the greenhouse. Oh, so that is what you're supposed to do with a broken lever. The greenhouse is broken again. I don't think there is enough time to put in another work order before Simon arrives, so just make sure the west and east levers are operational. Okay. So there's a lever in the west and one in the east, and then the broken lever goes to the greenhouse. Here we just have a woman. I don't see a reason to record this because I don't see what there could be in that image. Oh wait, here's the safe. I'm dumb. Now we did say red note memos are lies. So yeah, it was a lie. So I don't have the safe code. I'm gonna guess it automatically opens considering... And I did try that in a boudoir, so is the code wrong or is the room wrong? And I would still like to know... I would love to still know what these are. Hello Polster, welcome to the stream. How's the gaming today? I mean, I've only streamed for like 20 minutes, so I haven't really done much yet so far, but we got to the office, which is nice. We've also drafted the pool room, and we know what to do with the broken lever. And we also have a lot of clues when it comes to how to open the antechamber. So already I've been pretty productive, and now I'm just trying to figure out what this means. What 2 words could I pick here that are 1 letter apart? I mean, okay, wait. This is in such a place. I should know what the result is. This one should be an A. So there's an A difference between these. The right one is crowbar. Bar. I don't know what else it could be. Maybe hand. Pry. Oh! That would be an abstract way of the crowbar, but it is very much possible. I'm gonna note it down because I don't have a better guess. I'm gonna write down a question mark just in case. Is it? No, it's always 4? No, it's not. We have had chart minus cart, clock minus lock, bridge versus or minus bride, grain minus rain, spine minus pine. We have had a bunch of 5 minus 4. We have also had dessert minus desert, and that is a 6 minus 5. Actually, no, that's a 7 minus 6. So the amount of letters is not consistent. Anyhow, let's progress and let's hope we get something that goes to the left. Okay, bedroom does that. Yet another trunk. Wait, have I done this? No, I haven't. Stair. Stair minus star, that is an I, just like predicted. Oh yeah, Poster, because I probably talked about it before you came. I have arranged all of my notes into like a mind map or a canvas right now, and that actually showed me that I pretty much know a lot of these room letters. That it, at least the last four, basically the last four rows, says Des crack 8 saves. Those are the four last one. The rows above are a bit sketchy. Row 5 or rank 5 might be 8 as well, because there's a blank I, blank HT, and that is a very uncommon combination of English letters. Then we have the greetings from Reddington, where we also just found out that there's been books potentially purchased. Okay, right facing is what I want. And of course it's a red room. But I have no choice if I want to go onwards. This one I already know is gonna be an E if it even could display anything, which it can't. This one I need to go forward. Okay, good. Spare room or West Wing Hall. Might as well go West Wing Hall. I think it's a higher odds for an item. Staff notice, I already looked into that. Is there something hidden? Because so far I haven't found a point of the magnifying glass. Oh, I have to go for the corridor, otherwise the garage would have been very nice, or the utility closet. This one is rank 4, so this is gonna be card minus car. Yeah. I do not see any items. And I have to be very aware of a lever existing somewhere in the west, east, and in the greenhouse. Because the antechamber has 4, I'm gonna guess there is a 4th lever as well. I kinda have to go with the spare room. But this one is not gonna give me any clues. Unfortunately, this one I don't know what letter it would be. Okay, pump room could be interesting. And a patio could be interesting. Don't have any other green rooms, so spreading the gems is not going to do much, but I do have a shovel. But I've never been in the pump room, so that is why I'm going to go for the pump room, even though... Alright, this is interesting. Let me note that down. Hashtag pump room. I love playing the main game on 4K. It just makes all the screenshots so crisp. Okay. Oh, and that is why kitchen doesn't have any water. Nice. Why is there so much in the fountain? Okay, so pound control panel, water source selection. Then we have a bunch of tanks. These tanks. So I think what this is telling me is I have all of these tanks and I can use them. This is a reserve tank or something. But basically I have 4 units and 4 units. No, it says 2. Oh, max 4 units. I have 2. Do I want to fill them? Is there a reason for me to fill them up? Or do I want to use them in order to fill up kitchen. And then I have all of the levers as well. Okay, I think I get how it works. So I want water into the kitchen, which is number 4, which requires pump 3. Number 4. Yeah, pump 3. No? Can I pull down? Oh, I can. Nice. So 2 more units. So I can't put this everywhere. Do I need all of it in a fountain and in the reservoir? Hello, Frailington. And yeah, I mean, so far this game is a very fun puzzle game. When it comes to how long I've been playing, I think this is stream 4. I think, yeah, so it's a 4th stream, which means probably 8 hours. I can actually check on Steam. I've been playing it for 6 hours, so there's actually only been 3 streams of this so far. But I'm loving it. I really like the fact it's a puzzle game that doesn't... It lets itself be very abstract. I haven't played the game Myst, but from the little I've seen, Myst is also very similar to this. You're just put in a situation and you have to solve puzzles. There is no story you see immediately, and there is no real hints. Pauser, I get it from reservoir to everywhere else, as there were 8 empty units and the pump's max holds 8 units, must be a reason. Yeah, but a reservoir could be maybe used for other reasons. I think I should pull from the reservoir, but I don't think necessarily I should drain it and fill up these tanks, because I don't see the purpose of filling them. I say, what other games do I play? I play Actually, what I play differs quite a lot. I just play what I feel like playing. So sometimes it's puzzle games, sometimes it's strategy games. I've also done some mathematics on stream, so it really depends. But usually it is in the puzzle game and strategy game wheelhouse, because that is what I typically enjoy the most. I have played Civilization on stream. I've played quite a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh, but I'm not going to play Yu-Gi-Oh again for a while, and I think the next game I've lined up after this is finishing Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney, the trilogy, and after that I have Ruined King, a League of Legends story, lined up for me. And I think that is it for now lined up, but that should still be a lot of streams for me. So if it feels interesting to you, Frailington, feel free to stick around. I stream on Tuesdays and Thursdays at, well, it's 5 PM to 7 PM my time, but I don't know what time zone you're in. Okay. Now let's empty the reservoir. So I have a pump 2. I want to pump 1 more unit into kitchen, so I need to get it towards the tank 2. So it's gonna go to the second tank. Reservoir, I'm gonna use pump 2. Oh, it fills. I can't stop it. Oh. Maybe I could have started by pressing the button, who knows. Kitchen. Let's fill you up so I can actually finally use the sink. Lovely. Now I want to fill up the greenhouse, which is used with pump 1, which requires tank. Yeah. If I knew I couldn't have cancelled it, I would have done things differently, because then now I kind of have to completely empty the reservoir. Yeah, there's no way for me to get stuff out of that, I think. No, wait, I probably can. I probably can. If I do that, I should be able to pump the rest into the reservoir by pumping down. There we go, giving it a good suck. Now let's take a look. Lovely. Now I want to fill the greenhouse, which is also pump 2. No, it's pump 1. And I need pump 1 to drain the tank. Then I can fill up the pool as well with the same one. No, it goes to 3, so... Okay, and then I should be able to... No. Oh, you're empty. Okay, is there a reason for me... I have unlocked the pool room. I can see a reason for me to want to empty the pool. I can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can exactly empty the fountain as well. Now I was at the pool room and I didn't really see a reason for me to empty the pool. So maybe what I'll do is empty the fountain. Yeah, let's empty the fountain. So if I'm able to, if I have time to actually go out and look at the fountain, maybe I can actually find something. Or maybe that is something I will spend time doing. I don't know the reason to empty the aquarium. So this is number 1, which is controlled by pump 2. It is a wishing fountain. I have thrown 2 coins into it. So now let's go to fountain and let's drain it. No? Welcome back, Frailington. I don't know when you got the call, so I don't know how much to repeat. Oh, thank you, thank you. One of my few perks is my brain, so I kinda need to use it. Let's push the last thing into the pool. Marvel Rivals GTA. I've played GTA 5. I found some nice things about it. I've downloaded but not played Marvel Rivals. Although it feels like that would potentially be a game I could enjoy, because I did like Overwatch when it was still Overwatch 1. The thing I'm most excited about when it comes to GTA 6 is actually the graphics. Because the graphics are absolutely insane how good they are. So let's see, fill up... Ooh, so the fountain... I mean, it's amazing. And like, if that even runs somewhat, even 30 FPS, it is gonna be... I mean, I want that game, if it runs at 30 FPS, to be completely, like... Yes, I do have a streaming schedule. I should update the one on my channel, because that one that is on my Twitch channel isn't active, or it's not updated, but there is a schedule tab on a person's Twitch channel. I should update it, but normally it is Tuesdays and Thursdays, 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central European summertime. There have been some other streams that I haven't been able to do recently because I am experiencing a lot of... Thank you, Frailington. And I would love to have you. So yeah, thank you so much for following. But yeah, so 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Central European Summertime. Because of my health, I have been needing to cancel a lot of streams recently, unfortunately, like last Thursday. So it is a bit bumpy, the schedule right now, but I am hoping that I will recover so I can actually go back to being consistent again. Because I was consistent for like 3 months, which maybe isn't that much, but it's something at least. What was I doing? I'm gonna... Oh no, wait. The fountain is on number 1, which can go to either, so I want to fill up the reservoir. Thank you, Frailington. So let's fill up the reservoir. Oh, from the UK. I am from Sweden, so I am 1 hour ahead of you. So if it's 5 to 7 p.m. my time, it should be 4 to 6 p.m. your time. Oh, it automatically starts filling. That's nice. Okay, I have an empty fountain. It would take me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 steps to check it out. So I can afford going onwards a bit more. Oh, here we have boudoir. It was a while ago I actually got the boudoir. Wait a minute, did I... Oh no, there were no paintings here. So if I look at... If I on my mind map move onwards to my letter map, I am on... What is... I mean, it's 3, 4 from the top, so I should be on the G. Blank, D, C, E, S. So yeah, G, and this one is unknown, so I should look at it. We have that and that. Alright. How could we describe these, or what could we potentially get out of these? That is 1 letter different. Okay, so let's say if the left one is coast, like it has been in the past. Cost, cast. No, I don't think it's a cost, and I don't... I mean, maybe it does refer to cost. Even though it's a dog tag, it could... I mean, maybe that is like a prize. 10 something, but it would be a bit odd if it's a prize. So what could it be? Could have left it more be. I mean, we have a cliff, but I don't see how we could do anything with that word. Beach, but I don't see how we can do anything with that. So coast and cost would give me A, which is possible. It probably is a vowel or the letter R. Actually, it could be L as well. There are not that many possible letters that follows G. But if it's not coast, if it's not cliff, what is it then? Shoreline? I mean, shore, maybe. Soar? I'm not gonna say what happens if I remove the S. And is there something I can shoe? But that's not a shoe. Can I add a letter to shore? No. There is no letter for me to add to shore then. So I'm gonna guess it's coast and cost. I don't have a better guess. Than that. Then we have all of this. I just really don't know what to do with this image. And just for fun time's sake, let's try this safe. 9083. No. But it's definitely one of the 8 safes I'm supposed to do something with. So it is the office, it is the boudoir, and I don't know where the other safes are. This one may face any direction. But I would prefer if I could actually, I mean, because I haven't found the levers, there's not really a reason for me to reach the antechamber. But maybe the reason I want to go deeper is so I can get more rare rooms I've not been able to get before, like the border room or like the meeting room. That one is only for the later ranks. I have been lucky enough to avoid needing keycards. So the question is, I don't want the archives because that is going to limit me quite a lot. So it's probably going to be the gymnasium. But can I afford that many steps? I can't afford that many steps and look at the fountain, or actually I could. The ideal scenario for me right now would be to get the gymnasium and then get to the secret pathway that would let me go back to West Wing Hall. That would be 1 movement step, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Which means that if I'm able to get that, I would be in a pretty good condition. Or like I would have been in a good state. I could also get the garage. If I get the garage as well here, that would also work pretty well, because then I can just go on the outside, and that's like what's 2 steps required from me. So I think I'm going to go with the gymnasium. I am still going to go for the fountain, but if I want to go for the fountain, I'll get unlucky. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So I can look into 4 more rooms while in here. Okay, so this is gonna be a dead end. So I might as well... Don't have a key card, but maybe if I... Time tie, I already know that. There. Oh, wait. When it comes to these... More detailed instructions will be sent by electronic mail to the address client has provided. And if I remember correctly, that can only be seen in the office. That's one of the reasons I needed to go to the office. That's why my utility room... Ah, that's why I completely missed that arrow. What would be the purpose of turning off the power to the gymnasium? I don't know. And this one is Spine and Pine. Now I should be able to... Yeah. Because I want to go back, I could do a code check and leave in my shovel. But that would come in to get go code check again. So I think guest bedroom might be better. Actually, no, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So it is possible for me to code check, leave in the shovel, and then just straight back to the fountain. So I'm gonna do that. Check item. Oh, I can do these. Right, I can do the, instead of the shovel, I can do the wind-up key. I'm gonna do the wind-up key. On any day you have code check in your house. Okay, good. That's very nice. Okay, good. Because I do want to... Oh, wait. Boat minus bat. Wait, I recognize that combo. No, boat minus bat I've not had before. See, and boat minus bat means it's the letter O I have acquired. O. What the heck happened here with my table in my notes? Huh? What happened with you? Why do you need to be scroll? Oh wait, I guess I did add some, or I added one liner, but that's still odd. I want to remove the... Oh well, could move down the office notes and then make you a bit bigger. I made you bigger and you still need to be scrolled? I can make you taller. Okay, there we go, my notes fixed. So that's interesting. Okay, good. Now I'm just gonna beeline for the office and check the mail. Okay, I am going to have to go through it. I don't have a choice in that matter. I guess I could technically, I could afford checking this out, what I could get here. Yeah, I didn't get anything. Maybe I'll get some clues. Billiard room, I already know what to do in the billiard room. And I get the key card, which is useless for me. Currently. Yeah, desert, or dessert minus desert, which is nothing new. So let me check my mail. Oh, do I need to do capital letters? Yeah, swan song. Okay, electronic mail. Ooh, I have several interesting things here. Let's go oldest first. The VAC indicator light install per instructions have been turned on. However, it should only be noted that the white indicator is only displayed after syncing all 6 indicators to purple. Now, I have made all of them purple before. If this is not the desired functionality, let us know and we will fix it in our regular service next. Or regular service visit next week. Estate changes. Dear Herbert, we just wanted to let you know that the changes you requested to your will have been implemented and notarized. If your premonition, God forbid, should bear fruit, Rest assured that your plans will be executed down to the last detail. McGuire, McKinley, and McDougall. Right. Gabe, yes, that is the correct functionality. Also, when you're out here next week, please test that the correct sequence is off, blue, green, white, red, purple. That is something I want to note down. Do I note it down in the utility room or in the office? I feel like it belongs to both. Let me move the pump room node and I'll expand the office node. Probably should move out the utility. There we go. Nice. Now I just got to figure out what to do with the liar note that's at the office safe is 9083. Mailbox. Last message. So you have not left me any instructions for the following week, and you know how much I hate leaving critical plans up until the last minute. As soon as you decide on definite plans for the holidays, please pass a message on to me, either through Hartley, who is balloting for you this weekend, or if you absolutely insist, through this confounded electronic typewriter. Internal network menu, staff services, punch in, punch out. Okay, return to staff services. Special order. So I need a commissary to access these. I think... I don't know what the running shoes do, so I will order the running shoes. So I can have more information. What more staff services can I do? Okay, so I can't really do any other staff service. Data transfers. Okay. Not available. I don't need to remote access a terminal. Okay, good. That is very good. So now when I get a breaker box again, I will know what to do. And now let's take a look at what the empty fountain does. Of course it's a stairwell. And these are my 2 coins. So I can use the fountain as a way to save coins. Oh, this is the other... This is... Oh. Okay, so I do need a basement key. The question is just... I don't know where to get that, but I do know that this leads directly to the foundation. Which is lovely. I don't know what the... Is the point if I would have had the foundation deeper in, I would have been able to basically teleport all the way to the antechamber? But I don't have the basement key, unfortunately, so I can't do that. And I know the silver key does not work. At least I know what it does. That's nice. Can I do something else today, or should I just call it a... That's permanently on. That is very good information to know. So I need to find the other stoves that are somewhere. I don't know what rooms they would be in. Maybe one is in the boiler room. Which I hope it's not, because oh gosh, the boiler room is going to be annoying. Or at least if I get it early, it will be annoying. Maybe I can check out the pool. Do I have enough steps to check out the pool? No, wait. I wasted 2 steps just now, but that should be fine. There was a talk about a west lever. Is there a possibility of it being on the outside? And because I didn't get here through the car, I can't continue exploring that way. So at least it's not on the left side. And the right side, does that mean there would just be a random lever in one of the right side rooms? Because I can't explore the right side of the outside. That is completely blocked off. because I can't go through a bush. Okay, do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I guess I have enough to at least to look into the pool room. I won't be able to enter it. Yeah, didn't really do much. Did I see something, or did I in the corner? I think I potentially saw something in the corner. Maybe there is a reason for me to empty the swimming pool. Yeah, I have enough to do another day, so that should be fine. Let's do my... Oh, the fountain remains. That is good to know information, and that means I can teleport to their foundation as soon as I get the basement key. Wherever that is. Don't have any items so far. Could potentially get a second wind-up key if I'm able to get the code check. I don't have any money for the shrine. I think a hovel could be potentially nice. And let's also go into here just to see if I can get something. Dear Mr. Revane, or Reveney, your half-hearted dedication and maintenance of the grounds have been greatly appreciated. However, I regret to inform you that your services as the groundskeeper at Mount Holly will no longer be required, effective immediately. This decision has been made after careful consideration and is based upon repeated observations and documented instances of neglect in the performance of your duties. The state of the green rooms in particular has deteriorated significantly over the last few months, which reflects poorly on the rest of the staff. You are required to vacate the hovel by the 20th of March, ensuring all tools and equipment belonging to the estate are returned to the tool shed in good condition. Your final wages will be settled promptly upon completion of these instructions. We thank you for your time and service and wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors. It feels very passive-aggressive to say your half-hearted dedication. Oh? Oh, Tested my full house theory, no luck. That is very good to know. That's a random sequence of... It's called a hovel. I don't know what that means. But that is definitely a code to try somewhere. So 2 of the flames are lit up. That's good. So moonshine, a frying pan. I mean, this is not a good living quarters. But I also don't know if he had to live here. But I mean, he has a table and everything. A table and a bed. So maybe this is where he lived. This is not a good place to live. Okay, well, this is interesting. 2 starting rooms. 2 wings, 9 ranks, antechamber sealed. These are also colored, which makes me interested. That was a very rewarding start to the day. Now my brain is already working. I guess the second starting room they talk about is potentially the foundation. Surely as the groundskeeper, he would be very well aware of the foundation. Oh. Don't mind if I do get it already. I mean, I guess technically what I should do... What I should have done is wait until I actually unlock the parlor. Let's move inwards. I don't want to close myself off immediately. What can I do here? Both pantry and hallway are interesting. I think I'll go for the hallway. Thank you. The doors in the west wing are more likely to be locked. That's a red nose, which means it's a lie. West wing hallways or doors in the west wing are more likely to be unlocked is what it means. Closet as well. 2 items. That is not the best items, but at least they will help me somewhat. And I got a parlor. I'm gonna just go for that immediately. Will there be another wind-up key? There will be another wind-up key. I don't think I can hold 2 of these in code check. The gems are in a box with a statement, and the white box does not have a statement. So this is a lie. The white box does not have a statement. No, wait, that's true. The white box does not have a statement. That is true. The gems are in a box with a statement. The gems are in a... Yeah. If this is true, the white box does not have... I mean, that is true. The white box does not have a statement. So this is true. This has to be a lie, because if this is true as well, it is impossible to determine which of the black and blue actually contains the gem. So this has to be a lie. Which means the box are in the white, in the stateless one. Which means I want to use it because of what we had in the workshop. Where the true box does not always contain the price, I do want to open both of the fake boxes. Because the white is the one with the price, so I want to open the blue and the black. I don't think this is going to be empty. Maybe this will contain something now? No. Neither contained anything, and nothing happened. So what is the clue in the workshop trying to tell me? That is a mystery. Commissary would just not do. I do still have the Blessing of Hyrule. Okay, let's look letter-wise. I'm all good here because this was just E. Nothing new here. Not seeing any levers. Opening up security might as well do that. The annoying part with the red ones being lies is that if they make a statement, like the office code I found in the meeting room, it just says the office code is 9083, but that doesn't... I don't know if both parts of that are a lie or if just one of them is a lie. And that makes things very difficult. I'm going to guess, considering Considering the fact that it does say the office safe is 9083, I kinda have to guess that it is going... Now, 9083 is correct. It is just correct in a different room. I don't know which one, but in a different room. Because otherwise, if I'm gonna have to crack 8 safes, I really need a lot of codes, and I currently don't have a lot of codes. I did potentially get one with the hovel, but I don't know... I don't know where that would be. And coincidence, I don't know why he circled it and said coincidence. $45,292. Yeah, I don't know where that would be. Anyhow, let's continue onwards. Garage, I don't have the garage keys, so I might as well go for the den. I gotta be extra careful. Oh, wait, I am on rank 4, so this room is gonna have D, so I don't need to worry. But there is potentially a lever. I guess the way I should do it when it comes to the lever that I now know exists and I'm gonna be super paranoid about is I should just continue playing the game like normal, and hopefully a lever will just stick out like a sore thumb. I know one of them is in the green room, or in the greenhouse I mean, which means I will know what they look like once I get back to the greenhouse, because I think I've gotten the greenhouse like once. But that is something for me to consider. I think I pretty safely can go for the guest bedroom here. Okay. Tube and tub. So I'm just gonna note that down. It is definitely 8. That is gonna be this rose. This rose word. Do we have any additional clues in here? Or maybe rather, do we have any additional items that can randomly spawn? It does not look like that, which is fine. Ooh. I think I'm gonna go for the commissary. Because the workshop, I don't really have anything to combine yet. I don't really have a lot of items. And I have the die, which... or the dice, which is very nice. And this is how you figure out how to solve these, which is nice. I don't have any money, unfortunately. Maybe I will be able to come back here, and I will have money. Rumpus room. Or a nook. I wasted a lot of steps unlocking this room, so maybe I should go for the nook. But Rumpus again, maybe he's telling me a different fortune. And I will get a lot of coins as well, which I will be able to use here. So I'll go for the Rumpus room. Oh, I have to insert a coin. I forgot. Do I have this? Yes, this is Pilot My Illness Plot. I forgot already how much it cost me to get the running shoes. Okay, it was 8 like I thought exactly. Occasionally save steps when traveling longer distances across the estate grounds. I don't know what that means. Does that mean like if I run on the outside I might not need to trigger, or I might not need to spend step? Because that's a pretty odd thing. It feels like. Storeroom, observatory, or do I want to waste more steps? I mean, stacking up the observatory is pretty good. So I'm gonna do that. And this time I should be the slice as well, which should give me more steps. Yep. Nice. Got 3 steps. I don't think there is anything else in this room, so let's hope this one goes... It's locked and I don't have a key. How far back do I need to... I need to go all the way back to security in order to have another shot. Okay, that is awkward. But at least I know what... Did running shoes just save me a step? I think it did. I feel like it was... stayed as 27 steps for one room too much. I could go for storeroom and go back to the spare room to continue. This one is too expensive for me. The furnace is just awful, but I will probably need to draft it at some point in order to unlock a flame. I'm gonna redraw the floor plans. I don't see a reason to not pick dining room. This one's really good. And rank 8 is... What rank? 1, 2, 3, so rank 6. So I will need to go deeper, but at least it will be able to get me a lot of food. Now I have not unlocked the kitchen, so I don't know what the meal is today. This is tier minus yeah. So yeah, I don't know what the meal is today, so I don't know what room I need to unlock in order to get even more steps out of the dining room. This is nice. I preferably left facing, but it is not needed. The bedroom should work. Actually, this is... This is interesting. Because if I go for the bedroom, I will be able to go deeper. However, I am more prone to getting screwed over. If I go for the drawing room, I can get screwed over by the same thing, but because it's the drawing room, I can redraw. And the odds of me getting screwed over twice is pretty low. But on the other hand, I'm not able to progress very deeply, and I don't have that many more steps. Because I need to go back to the dining room in order to refresh my steps. So I don't really have a lot more steps I can take. I mean, actually I do, I have like 12 steps, so maybe I shouldn't worry too much and actually just go for the drawing room. Because it will also let me just get more rooms on the right side. Not really seeing anything. Road minus rod. This is indeed a clue I am familiar with. And now the worst thing I can do is just go left like the Nook. Storeroom is pretty bad as well. Passageway I could, but that's just so many steps. It's so expensive for me. I could go for storeroom, get a key and go back to the observatory. That is a lot of steps as well, but it's still cheaper than a passageway. And I would be deep as well, so going to the dining room would be nice. But I could also just go and redraw. So it's either the storeroom or redraw. I think redraw is what I want to do. On the other hand, storeroom is a guaranteed. Redraw is not guaranteed. But then when I go to the observatory, I need a specifically right facing, which is not a guarantee either. Ooh, I want to go to the boiler room because I do know I need it for the laboratory. It's just such a shame it actually doesn't move forward. And it costs so many steps as well. I don't think I can go for it. I would have loved to be able to go for it, but I don't think I can afford to. And I just got royally screwed over. So I have to go storeroom now, and I have to go to observatory and Gamba on the observatory. So this one I haven't done. This room I actually don't know. I mean, I know that it's probably gonna be a K. So we have a peak minus P. So yeah, it is a K. So let me just write that down in my... Come on. Write down in my notes. Peak minus P. Lovely. So now I just gotta run back and it's gonna be tight. It's gonna be a very tight day. Oh, I just saved a step. Nice. I do have coins actually now for Rumpus as well, so maybe this was a good thing. Let's see if we get a different prophecy compared to last time.
And as it was foretold, I am awakened at the sound of the dropping coin. You find yourself face to face with the great Alzara. And I suspect you wish me to look into your future. The image is becoming clear. I see the darkened cloud of ruin, familiar to us both, now decrepit, run down.
That is a very interesting future.
I see 8 red envelopes resting upon 8 pedestals. And in these 8 envelopes, I see 8 letters penned by 8 different hands. 8 letters of which you will only ever find and read 7. Just like the art hanging on the walls of these rooms, there is a letter missing. What you have heard here has been foreseen by the great Alzara. Until the dawn of the following day, I will have nothing.
Okay, so that is very interesting. The clue about the wall things I already knew about. But the red envelopes is not something I've even seen, as far as I know. I do know I've seen envelopes, but I don't think they were red. Just let me look. No. I have not encountered any red envelopes. Which is very peculiar. Okay, Pantry. Thank you for saving me. Do I have you? Is this gonna be Spine minus Pine? No, it's gonna be Grain minus Rain. Okay, we're that deep. Or Spine minus Pine is gonna... Well, that was the end of the day. Okay. Is there something I can do with the rooms I have right now? I don't think there is. I think I have to call this a day. I do have code check, so I could technically, with my remaining steps, go and leave in my running shoes. There is no harm done in doing that. Or I could see if I can buy something. I think it's better, yeah, to buy the sledgehammer and leave in the sledgehammer in the code check. Have there been trunks I'm missing? I should probably check that as well. No, there are no trunks I missed, so there's not even a chance of me getting a key. Unfortunate that I was like one room away from being able to get the dinner. Winner chicken dinner. That's just how it is sometimes. Check item, and I want to leave in the sledgehammer. Yep, and that is gonna be this. That only took half an hour, or like 20 minutes rather. Like probably 23 minutes, so I should be able to do another. I should have time for one more day. Right, let's do this. Let's go again and see what we can find outdoors. Because the hovel was actually really nice to be able to use steps, even though out of all the days I've played, I've barely actually ever ran out of steps because I am so cautious of doing that. I really need to be more aggressive with my stepping. I think tool shed is what I want. Oh, I don't know what a metal detector does. Greater chance of finding keys and coins. I mean, don't mind if it... Ooh, the first time you enter each green room, use water to gain gems. So I just get a gem 3 times. That was not as good as I hoped it would be. Neither of them. I mean, the key one is really nice. The key one can be definitely very, very nice. But the gem one is gonna... Gems are usually the thing that is screwing me over more than the key. Because a lot of the times I have been able to just continue if I had gems. I can't really talk. So that's how the metal detector works. Good to know. Nook or parlor. I don't see a reason to go for the parlor. It's 2 gems, which sure nice. But I'm probably gonna get that again in the future. Drawing room or storeroom. I think I might as well go for the storeroom. It's so early on. And all of these I already have the letters for. Closet or corridor? I could go for closet. But I don't need items right now, so no, I will just go for corridor. The odds of getting special items don't seem super high. But there you were, you sneaky little one. Sure, might as well do the parlor now. Pick you up. The other 2 boxes contain gems. That's a lie. All 3 boxes contain gems. This box contains gems. We have 2 correct ones here. Regardless of which one is true out of these, this one is true. This box contains gems. Both of these claim that. The other 2 boxes contain gems. Wait a minute. All 3 boxes contain gems. Is not incompatible with the other 2. They can all three be correct. Or is it trying to imply that the other two boxes still contain gems? I don't. But the other doesn't necessarily mean that this one doesn't. So these two are at odds with each other. But one of them has to be true. Because I'm fairly sure it is very explicit with two of them being right. At least one box which displays only true. Oh, so there doesn't have to be two. Okay, so it can be two lies, which means both of these are lies. And this one is true. Okay, let's see if we can get something left facing. Sure, might as well go for the drawing room. I have plenty of gems to spare. Oh. Stray key. Peak minus P, which is something I did not too long ago. Security would... both of these would be really nice. I think I'm gonna go with the security just because of how important this room is. It's also so big. Okay, so that requires a keycard, and I'm not going to be able to shut down the power because I haven't found the box. Set it to... Boom. Boom. See if I missed anything. I have not, which is perfect. I can continue onwards into the foundation. I have plenty of keys. I can afford this. The office is really important for some... for like the meeting room. No, it's not. What is the purpose of the office now when I've been there? I've gotten the clues from it. So a commissary will let me buy stuff, but with 4 coins I can't really buy a lot. So maybe it's better to get a bedroom, because that's just a free room movement opportunity. Also, it's more open as to how it can develop into future rooms. Won't be as locked in. I'm not really seeing anything out of the ordinary, because that's chart minus cart, which is something I already know. What happened to... Huh. Hello there. Oh gosh, that... Isabella? That blue is so dark on my screen, I could not read that. I mean, things are going pretty well right now. I am making not as much progress this stream as I did last stream, but I am still making progress, which is very nice. I was able to get into the office, which is super, super nice, so it's going pretty well, and I hope you're doing alright. Now I gotta figure out if I want a spare room or a hallway. I'm gonna go with the hallway. But yeah, welcome to the stream. I hope you'll enjoy your time here. Tiger minus tier. It has to be tier, and tiger minus tier. It is just like predicted that this is indeed a G. Tiger minus tier. And I can hear... Oh, it was pretty easy to actually discover. Let's go deeper while we can. Courtyard. I don't have a shovel. Wait a minute. I did want green rooms, didn't I? I think I wanted green rooms. Yes, because of the watering can. This is only the courtyard, so... I can't use it anymore because I tabbed. That is very unfortunate. So I do know there's... I do know there's going to be a lever in the greenhouse, and this is not the greenhouse, but I'm just checking. I mean, it is greenhouse, right? Gotta double check my... Where are you, office? Yeah, it is in the greenhouse. I could probably open the trunk. I feel like I have... 3 keys normally is not a lot when you get to the deeper stages. What's this? The key to the secret garden. I don't know what the secret garden is. That's a new item. Where... Is the secret garden the orchard? Or orchid? Or however you're supposed to pronounce it? That's on the outside. That's the only thing I can think of, because they did have a padlock. So maybe that is supposed to be the secret garden. If it is the secret garden, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 steps, I think. That is a lot of steps. So I can't go much further if I want to try out that... If I want to try out that theory. Oh, that is... Let's hope I am able to get... Wait, I can use secret garden key here, so maybe it's not for the orchard. Or maybe it is for the orchard, but also this. Oh, that's the annoying part. I've never had this key before, so I really don't want to use it. But I don't know if I need to use it in a room like this in order to get to the secret garden. Or if it is for the orchard. So far, there's a lot of things on the outside that I haven't been able to do. If I go outside to try to unlock the orchard and it doesn't work, then I won't really be able to try this. I'm gonna guess also that this is not the basement key. So let's try it here. The key does not fit. Okay, I know that now. It is probably for the orchard then. And I get a lot more steps as well. That is really nice. I will be able to explore more. I am rich. Holy, can I get a commissary or what? Do I have the letter for this room? What do we have? We have... No, stage stag. So that is E. I am here. E stage minus stag. So it's probably games 8 dares crack 8 saves. Maybe 8 dames. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see how that goes. We'll see how that goes. At least there is new stuff. This one's hard. I have enough money, I think, to just do this. The courtyard, and yeah, and the courtyard doesn't have paintings, so that is a... do I have anything that goes to the right? I have... the garage. And I have West Wing. With the garage I can actually save a lot of steps. But that will end my journey for now. So I think it's better to go with the West Wing Hall. And this is grain minus rain, which I'm already familiar with. That staff notice I've already noted. I'm using a lot of keys right now. Commissary because I have a lot of money. So I can buy gems, I can buy magnifying glass, I can buy shovel. I mean, shovel is like the only practical thing here. I don't think I've missed any dirt piles so far. And this one's not going to work, of course. Okay, so that is the end of that. It does not have to be end of the journey because it is very possible for me to get keys in one of these. Experimental house features. Oh right, I remember. I unlocked some of that last time. I don't remember what I did with my experimental house features though. Unfortunately, I've not been in the boiler room, so I can't continue what I'm supposed to do in here. Yeah, that is a lie. It's only the office. Okay, let's see. Whenever you draft a shop room, whenever you spend 2 or more gems drafting a room, permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. That is nice. I don't spend a lot of 2 gems. Maybe it's better to draft a shop room. Yeah, and the trigger only works for the day. Of course. The question is, do I want to try to use the chapel? I think it's better to just use the hallway so I don't have to re-enter the chapel. I do have a dirt mound. Wait, what was it? I didn't read. It was a coin. Alright, I could also continue with the commissary because I have a key now. I don't have a lot of steps though if I also want to do... Oh. Now I do. Running out of coins, but... Hey. That might have been necessary. Spare room. Office. I can't afford the office unfortunately. Closet, 2 items. I think it's spare room. Oh, but ultimately I do really want to try the orchard because I finally got the key. And that door is locked, so yeah, it is time to head to the orchard. Spine minus pine, I've already been there. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4... 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So I can actually afford exploring in the hallway a bit. But I can also, might as well just explore the entrance hall. That is way safer for me. Okay, so now I can continue in the spare room, but I don't know if I'll be able to have enough steps. That is my issue right now. Step-wise, I'm pretty poor. Let's see what I can draft here. Guest bedroom would be nice. It's still not enough steps for me to go all the way back. Or I could go for an observatory to just stack it. I don't remember what the 4-1 did, but we'll see. Oh, nice. Nice. Steps. +3 steps. Don't mind if I do. Ooh. Oh, both the guest bedroom and terrace are nice. Because I haven't been on the terrace, it could be really interesting. It could contain a secret. Or not secret, but a clue. So I'm gonna go with the terrace, even though the guest bedroom would have been super, super, super lovely. Well, it didn't really have anything, unfortunately for me. Not seeing any levers. But at least I am slightly more knowledgeable, which is nice. Or I can claim the sledgehammer, but I don't want to claim the sledgehammer. I don't have a reason to do that. So I guess I might as well do the walk-in closet, get a bunch of items, and then just go to the orchard and see what happens there. Cupcake? Okay, plus 10 steps. Did the gems count as 2 separate items? I'm guessing they did, because it does not seem like there is anything else. To the orchard we go! And if it turns out it doesn't work there, that will be new information that is very valuable. And I also am on the outlook for dirt mounds. Because I have the shovel. Okay, are you the secret garden? No, you were not a padlock, you were a number combination. I mean, I do have one for 9083. Wasn't it that? The office that wasn't actually the office? Yeah. So I have a key to a secret garden, and I have no clue where that secret garden would be. Maybe it is a room like the basement where you just have to get the right room. And then you have to get the right key. On the other hand, it feels like getting a random specific key from a random, like as a random drop from a random trunk feels weird. It feels like that you're just rolling for such good RNG for that to actually resolve. Which makes me think that the secret garden is something else. Just like when it comes to the basement, that it is something maybe more permanent. Maybe this will turn out to be the secret garden once I've actually lit up all of these. It's very difficult to know. That is still dark and I didn't really see anything last time when I was in there, so I don't see a reason to go back. Because it's very scary, the dark. Oh, I thought that was a dead mound. I mean, I guess I haven't tried to see if this is, the secret garden is the basement key. It would be weird, but I mean, I don't see a reason why it could not be that. The key does not fit, and a normal does not fit. Okay, good, but now at least I have that proven. That is indeed not the case. So I do just have to get lucky sometime with unlocking the right thing. That feels very weirdly designed, but I guess that is how it is designed. Or maybe the secret garden is indeed something more permanent, but it is just a location. I mean, that is something I theorized before, but where would that even be, hypothetically? Like, where would it be? I do have enough. So the question is now, I have 8 steps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I do have enough steps for the spare room. Maybe I do go for the spare room. I can at least open the chapel while I'm in here. I don't need to... I mean, in that case, I might as well draft this room as well. Oh, it's a utility closet breaker box. That is actually really, really viable, but the guest bedroom is also so good, but I think the utility closets are better, so I can actually just... Normally I can do that. Turn that on as well. Can see it is dinging. Oh, a coin. But now I do know I do have the code for this thanks to the office. Where is my... Why am I... There we go. So I need all of them to go purple. First. Because according to the email, only a purple one can turn white, and I need 1 purple and I need 1 white as well. So first I need to get all of these purple. Maybe it said, yeah, but, wait, does this count as white or does it count as blank? I hope it counts as blank. As off it should be. So green, red, green... I need blue. Okay, so we have green. Yeah. So I need to reset everything because I need this to be red. Good. Then you go red, boom. You go red, boom. You go red, boom. You go red, boom. Nice, they're all purple. Now this one should be white if I click it. Nice. This one I want to turn... Oh, no. Okay, no, wait, that's... Okay, this is good. This is almost completely correct. I need to turn that one off, that one needs to be blue, and that one needs to be green. Green, blue, off. Please tell me this is a permanent thing and I don't need to do this breaker box every single time. Okay, it's permanent. Starting tomorrow you will start each new day with 2 gems, the Gemstone Cavern. I do also want to explore the inside of the Gemstone Cavern. Yeah, but that's phenomenal. Actually very, very good. Now when I'm in here, I did say I would draft this. Oh, Chamber of Mirrors is one I've never had before. You can now draft 2nd copies of rooms you already have in your house. I mean, I guess I might as well draft it. Oh, but do I need to click it? Oh, I can't go into... I mean... Okay, wait. Do I have the letters? I do have these letters already. I'm not gonna go in there. I'm gonna hope that I can get something that will give me steps. I think the dining room actually saves me. No, we are rank 7 right now. Can I quickly? No, it will just fade out. Oh, and that is annoying. But I would say that is worth it, considering I did unlock the cabin. Looking at the time, stream time actually, I think that is a good note to end it on. We made progress, actually. Pretty good progress. We made progress on the room letters. We actually reached the office. Oh, thank you, Poster. I mean, thank you for showing up. It's always nice to have a regular. But yeah, made a lot of progress. Very nice. I have some number codes as well that I gotta try out sometime. But with that said, thank you so much for watching, everybody. And I hope you have a great rest of your morning, day, evening, or whatever time it is for you. And I will see you in the next stream, which is on Thursday. So until then, take care.